We're live.
No one's complained.
Okay, good.
It should.
We'll get better.
Yeah. You start?
We don't even have to do this quite yet. Are we still a bit ahead on it?
I think,
In
Wasn't it
July.
like summer, was it? Yeah.
Oh, good. Practicing then.
what are you talking about?
When we were legally obligated to start streaming it. I don't think we have to do that until
Oh, okay.
July. so-
July this
Oh,
year.
These are all just practice.
Yeah, okay, good. Good, good, good. I don't see it work,
6:02.
If you would all stand and we'll open with the pledge.
I'm not recording.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, you need to
I need to
push
start.
recording.
I like to start it after already.
We record it and stream it?
Uh-huh.
Did you say start recording?
Well, it's streamed to YouTube though.
No, this is what it says, and it's been doing it. Select create broadcast and start recording.
Richard Rest of the vampires.
We already did
I'll do
create
it, I'll do it anyway,
There you go.
but we are, I just checked, we are on YouTube, so.
Okay.
Yes.
It's definitely not live what we're looking at.
So.
Who said that?
He says
So,
rolling.
we are, I just checked
Okay,
on YouTube.
okay, thank you.
Can't see him.
Great. All right.
Okay. Well,
Welcome, everyone. We'll call to order the Spencer Town Council meeting for Monday, March 16th, 2026. Roll call, let it be shown that all three council members, town clerk, town attorney, and representatives from the street, the police, and the sewer are here. And Drew Flamin from Commonwealth Engineering, and Miss Julie from Spencer Main Street. So glad to have you here tonight. Okay, first on our agenda, approval of minutes.
I move that we accept the minutes as written.
second.
Okay, got a motion and a second, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, now claims. Cheryl, you got the claims?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You do have them to
You haven't been
look
doing 5 or 6 things, right? You've been sitting around forever.
at? I'm sorry. Let's see
No, it's all right,
if I
you're
can
fine.
get it.
That's fine.
But you had a chance to look at them, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all the
Okay.
same as.
Yeah.
That's good. I should get this whole thing already, I keep forgetting that.
Okay. So we've all had a chance to look at them. Do I have a motion? That's for.
Yeah, I was just looking ahead.
I'll make that motion as well.
Okay, we have a motion,
Second.
second. Any other further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. These are signed for you, Cheryl. Sir?
Where's the second page for this?
Was there a second page?
These letters are the two signature page.
Here's that one right there.
Oh, here's the one.
Okay.
A whole bunch of
All right.
pictures.
Okay. All right,
Here's this.
okay. Public issues. Approval of recommended bid for Phase 1 wastewater project. Mr. Flamion?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Cheryl, for your records here. You do have all the bid packages for your return. You know the fire drill on those.
Yeah.
Everybody received, I think, copies of our bid recommendation here. But we did have 4 bids that we received on February 17th, which was great, obviously, for the town to have more bids. The lowest bidder was Graves Construction Services. They were considered the lowest responsible bidder. We sent those over to legal for their review as well. Presume you did not find anything with their bid packages. So engineer, given that the dollar amount of $77, that's a tongue twister, is below the engineer's estimate of 10.5 million. We recommend that the town accept the low responsible bidder Graves Construction Services with the intent to give notice of award upon funding being available.
And we close that the 26th,
That
correct?
is correct.
Okay, all right. Anybody have any comments or anything, or I think we should be ecstatic that the bids come in the way they did.
Yes.
Because they're considerably lower than what we had anticipated. Correct,
Absolutely.
Drew?
Yep.
So, and it's leading to a 0 increase at the moment.
Yep. Yes.
And you've had experience with this contractor.
Yes, we have.
Yep.
Yeah, on numerous facets. So,
Absolutely, good contractor.
Yeah,
Yep.
good contractor, so.
I will make the motion to approve the recommended bid for Phase 1 wastewater project for the $7,777,777.
$0.77 cents.
No, I didn't say that. It's
Yeah.
0 cents.
Okay, with Graves Construction, yeah,
Yes.
okay.
I'll second that.
All right, got a motion, a second, any other discussion? If not, then, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
All right, so I have a letter here that is a requirement of SRF that essentially states that you reviewed the bids and are satisfied with the low
Okay.
responsive bidder.
do I need to sign that too?
Yes.
Yes, he-
Yes,
Just John.
Just
It's the
John.
same letter, but
Okay,
Oh,
there's no
But-
signature
but we need
page on
another one.
that.
okay. So sign
we
it.
need one for us as well, so.
So the next
Oh, that's
steps
a
while
different
you're
one.
signing there, John, is
That's fine.
closing on March 26th is the tentative schedule for the financing package. And then the notice of award would then be at your first town council meeting in April.
okay,
And then executing construction contracts notice to proceed at the second town council meeting in April. So then that will get the wheels in motion to start construction officially.
Oh,
Okay.
this is-
Cool.
So does this get, this doesn't
There
get
you go.
signed
Thank you.
No.
till
no.
later?
Oh.
Okay,
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 Yeah.
oops.
all right.
good.
Did you want to go ahead, it wasn't on there, to talk about the contract amendment?
If you want to, if you've got it.
While we're here on the wastewater treatment plant
Sure.
project.
Uh-huh.
So this item was, in regards, it was presented there at the last packet when I sent it over. It's an engineering amendment. The wetland delineation work was not required as part of the regulatory agency's requirements. So there was a cost savings from that work not being necessary. And then, through the findings with BBP's property, that there is no easement on any of their property, it was decided to go ahead and secure all property rights across multiple other properties. So in the end, it was a negative, actual $2,000 deduct in the contract. So we swapped some of the additional survey easement work, and then we didn't have to do the wetland work, so it was actually a deduct in the contract amendment of negative $2,000.
Okay, all right.
So it's on the town's favor.
Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, awesome.
So I recommend the motion for you guys to
Okay. I would make that motion that we approve the amendment, and be glad to have the $2,000 back.
And
Second.
we did secure all the easements, no?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
I seconded.
Okay, motion and a second, any other discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, there we go, sign
Some of
it
these
again.
things I don't have on my agenda, I didn't have them. Now, do I get one of these?
Yes, you want a copy? Keep a
I,
copy.
we had 3, can I keep one?
Yep,
Okay.
yep, absolutely.
And then this too, I didn't have it on my agenda, so I don't even know what we're doing.
You're signing it though.
Yeah, but I meant I
It's-
wanted
yeah,
to cover it.
yeah, it's that right there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's part of,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, it's,
part of that bigger letter.
yes.
Okay, good.
Yep, yep.
I kind of put that in the back since we
I
went.
think that's all I have for the wastewater treatment plant
Is this
project,
something we've
unless you have any other
discussed since I've
questions
been
for me.
here?
There was an email, but we haven't discussed it in person, I don't believe.
Good, 'cause I
Maybe
didn't
from a
really-
week or two ago.
What was that for?
The next item, prohibit use of public records for commercial purpose.
Oh,
I'll wait till we
yes.
get there, I'm just,
Yeah.
I might need some
Cheryl
explanation on
needs to
that.
sign those.
Sure.
Thank you.
Signed them in advance.
Thank you, Drew.
All right, thank you.
Tried to sign them in advance, but then he wrote his own copies.
Oh,
Both of you are too prepared.
These are the ones I thought we weren't gonna sign until the 26th, but I signed them all early.
Okay, then. You heading home?
No, I'll
Okay.
stick around.
Okay, okay. All right, next,
yeah.
we have ordinance 2026 dash, I'm not sure which zero we're at. To
04,
prohibit,
I
It's
believe.
04 written on the hard copy
04,
here.
okay. To prohibit use of public records for commercial purposes.
This arose because we've been receiving these before, but recently we've got another one. And I think Cheryl had checked with
Yes.
several of the other town clerks who had, throughout the state, had been receiving these things as a mass mailing and forcing all this bureaucratic
every
work to
single-
find documents and everything else like that, asking for transactions. It would be hundreds and hundreds of events and all. And it's all for a commercial purpose. There's no private involvement.
Not a legal situation or
No,
anything
no,
like that.
this is just a fishing expedition for potential solicitations.
Oh,
So we
great.
can say no when they call and say
Okay.
they want our last four, all of our vendors, their addresses and all the, that's what they're asking for.
Okay,
And this is all permitted by Indiana statute as well.
okay. Give me that. Thanks, sir. Okay, ordinance number 2026-04, an ordinance to prohibit use of public records for commercial purposes. And if anybody wants to read this, they're more than welcome to. But anyway, what it's saying is, we don't have to pass out that
Right.
information now. And it is backed up by Indiana code, correct? Richard?
He said
Yes.
Yes, he did, okay. All right. Well, I will make a motion to pass ordinance number 2026-04, prohibit use of public records for commercial purposes.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Do you have that corporate warranty deed?
Sorry?
Do you have that corporate warranty deed in your packet?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, good.
Great.
I just want to make sure I wasn't supposed to give it to you.
Well. Okay. Next, in public issues, the corporate warranty deed for transferred property.
You'll recall that we have passed joint resolutions for the town council and for the redevelopment commission
Yes.
to transfer property from the town to the redevelopment commission to seek appropriate requests for proposals on property. One of those subsections, of course, is to acquire 2 appraisals, and I wanted to report to you, I've gotten 3, I think, bids back on them, and there are some attractive bids for doing this work and all.
Oh.
Wow.
So that's good.
That's better.
Haven't finished the whole thing yet, because I got one more we're waiting for, but should have a pretty good announcement by the next time about what it's gonna cost us to
Okay,
get
sweet.
those appraisals and all. Now, that'll be the town acquiring both of them. Those appraisals are for our own personal records, so that we can show that the State Board of Accounts that the final price acquired is equivalent to the joint midpoint of those 2 appraisals and all. And we can negotiate with the successful request for production ideas and all that are coming from our solicitations and all. So, and a couple of the bidders suggested they could have this done within 15 to 30 days.
Oh, wow,
You know,
pretty
so
quick.
Really,
Maybe
again, it's unimproved property, so that would help matters, obviously.
Yeah, it ain't gonna build it.
But this is the corporate warranty deed that transfers the property from the town as it currently is residing into the redevelopment corporation. And the redevelopment commission, of course, will be the one handling the final distribution and collection of the monies involved.
Okay.
Great.
All right, so you just need a signature. Okay, we need to vote on it?
You should vote to approve
Okay.
that, yes.
I'll let you do that.
Okay, I will make the motion to approve the corporate warranty deed for the transfer of the front 2 lots of the Riddle property from the town to the redevelopment commission.
I second.
Okay, yeah, all right, we got a motion and a second, any other discussion? If not, then all in favor?
Aye. Go to Cheryl or Richard?
Yeah.
Who wants it? Okay.
All right, thank you, Richard. Next up, Miss Julie Coffin.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm here to support our annual event application for tailgate sale on the square. We are claiming our usual final Saturday of April date with a potential rain date for the next Saturday if we need it.
I hope not.
We never have. We never have. The setup is all the same as it has been for several years. Market Street, closed from about 7 a.m. until just after 2 probably. With some food and some music and a bunch of sellers. Not vendors, sellers set up, yard sale sellers set up.
Okay. All right. Have you contacted everybody on that side that's gonna be affected? Or,
Yes, I have. Yes, I
Okay.
have. Contacted everyone around the square to let them know about this
Okay.
date and to encourage them to have a sidewalk sale or something that day to catch, the extra foot traffic that's
Sure.
happening in town. So,
Okay.
and certainly, obviously JIT's needed to know and they know, so.
Okay, good.
April 25,
Yeah. Mhm. So, and then you need some electricity, you said? Or you?
Yes.
Same place that you got it
For-
before?
yep.
Okay,
One food vendor and one probably musician's amp.
okay, all right, very good.
From the streetlights.
To close the street too, you need,
Yeah,
okay, so that's what he needs to do.
Okay, great. Well, I'm sure Tony be happy to slide those barricades again, so. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all
do. We all do.
Okay, all right. Well, any discussion? Okay,
Sounds good to me.
all right. I'd make a motion to approve the event registration for the 6th annual tailgate sale on the square, April 25th with a rain date of May 2nd, and with all the appropriate street closures by street department and everything else that you need. Make this a success, we hope.
Thank you very much.
Second that.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
While I'm here, I have 2 brief heads-up items. We are talking about having other sort of mini tailgate sale in the square events on other final Saturday of the months from May through October, not on Market Street, but on Franklin Street instead. So no music, no food vendor set up, but just an opportunity for folks to come and do this sort of junk on the trunk style sale on Franklin Street
Okay.
on the last Saturday of the month. So that's in the works as we kind of refine some details there and make sure that we're covering that properly. So
Okay.
that request will come in. And a different heads up, if I can step away from the Spencer Main Street and become the Garden Club.
Okay.
You're all aware of the tragic event out at the Triangle last autumn and the weed whacking situation. And so since then, I have been in the process of reapplying for a permit with NDOT to continue our work out there. Seems like there's been a regime change since the last time I did this because it has been an exacting process as we start from scratch and sort of pretend like we haven't been out there illegally for the last 5 years. The latest news is that finally all of my documentation has been accepted and it is with their legal department. But what my correspondent said most recently is that in these cases, usually we ask for a municipality to sign the final agreement.
Who are you dealing with?
I'm dealing with a man named Ignacio Quadro. I assume he's a guy at a desk in the permit department.
In Indianapolis?
Probably.
Seymour, but I don't know that for sure.
Seymour?
That's where you started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said, how come the Garden Club has always done this in the past, and the garden club carries liability insurance.
For this, yes.
So that, yeah, so that anywhere the garden club people are, if somebody falls down and breaks an ankle or has an accident or something,
Sure.
we are covered, whether it's out at the Triangle or at somebody's house, thinking that he was just thinking safety and liability. But his response was, well, usually the municipality would be around longer than a garden club, for example.
Oh,
And I thought, well, he doesn't know the garden club. does he?
Ignacio Gomez,
Ignacio Cuadro, Cuadro.
okay. If
So
you're
I've
dealing
been-
with, if you're dealing with Seymour, I will make a phone call tomorrow.
see what they need. I mean, if you need to sign
I-
something. in
Well,
order to-
no, cause I've got the number for the head guy over there. So, let's just see if we can get this done, why there's such a pull on it.
Based on the dates about when they finally accepted all of my documentation, hang on a sec. He said it would take the legal department probably until end of March or early April to chew on it, you know, whatever the legal department is doing there.
Okay.
Is this an
So-
annual permit, or do you have to do this every year? That's what we need.
Don't know.
That would be scary.
So technically, it's, let me get the term right. Shoot, I can't think of it. It's a landscape and art permit, but that's not quite the right phrase.
Do you have email you wanna forward to John?
Can do.
Would you please?
That
Sure.
probably would be the way. to-
Because I'll get a hold of Steve and a couple of my contacts over there.
And I'll give you my official electronic, you know, permit application secret
Sure.
code number.
Yep.
And that will help him get
Then
to
we'll get the town of Spencer stamped on it.
Cool,
It's
that'd
not
be-
every
that'd
year
be
we have to go
fantastic.
through this.
Yeah, that'd be,
No, but every
So
time there, and here's my dealing, cause I deal with NDOT there a lot. And every time that there's a management change, the rules change. Then that's, I have been through 3 changes with their organization that they're with paperwork. Now I'm just emailing it all to Indianapolis. So, I don't send anything to them anymore. Cause I get no response. I go right to the head of the NDOT. So,
All right, so I will share email
be great.
within the next 24 hours that gives you details about who I've been dealing with at NDOT and what that secret code is for my
Perfect.
permit application.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
All right,
Right, thank you. Okay, any other public issues, I hope? All right, department reports. Police.
Just a few items, good evening. Just a few items here, the first one up there on personnel, I think that our town attorney's gonna speak on this a little bit.
Just need a letter or an authorization, a selection for, the chief to be on the Community Corrections Advisory Board.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that's actually is that a 4-year, one of them's a 4-year appointment, I believe, by statute.
I think it will continue as long as
Yes.
you're in that position, frankly.
okay,
Automatically.
all right,
Okay, and then, as far as our, so we'll need that,
okay.
still awaiting our new vehicles from John Jones, they're progressing. And then the storms last night, my officers reported some loose signs, I've already told Tony about it,
Oh, okay,
so,
yeah, that's pretty typical
yeah,
after the blow we've had for the last 3 days.
yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
well, as far as the first one, I would make a motion to appoint Chief Sips to the Owen County Community Corrections Advisory Board and the Owen County Juvenile Recidivism Advisory Committee. That's a hard word to
Really
say.
close,
Yeah,
really
it's
close.
close. I know.
But do you need us
maybe
to
you'll
write
get
a
it
letter?
next time.
Yeah, it'll just be a letter.
You could
to
use
the
JRAC.
CIP.
Yeah.
Will he write the letter?
That'd probably be the.
Did you second that?
Yeah.
No, because I'm asking, do we
Oh.
need to construct a letter?
Yes,
We can.
and that'll would just be to me and I'll give a copy to the
Yeah,
board
okay.
president, I'll give
Okay.
a copy to the board.
Yeah, would probably be good. Can you do that? Did you?
Sure.
You done a really good job writing the last
You
one.
did do a good job.
It
Oh,
was- it was
you
perfect.
made a mistake there.
No,
I can do it all
no,
once.
no.
No, I'm fine with you.
Anyway,
Okay,
we have a motion,
I'll second.
a second,
I-
all
I'm
in
sorry.
favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay.
Thank you.
Chief and I were at our Community Corrections Advisory Board meeting, and Becky Brown was there. I did talk to her for a moment, and she's wanting to meet again and talk about this matter. She advised me that she wants to make sure that what services they're already providing are configured in what we have here. She thought that the language was a little broader and expanded and all. She explains that, number one, their infrastructure facility is at capacity and has been at capacity since the day it was opened. Number two, the volunteer group is getting older and more tired. And they would love to have more volunteers, and maybe we ought to help sponsor pushing that particular thought process
Okay,
and all.
that
They
narrative.
really need to get some young people who are willing to get their hands a little dirty type thing and get some things done to bring this up, and just to give the old guys some rest.
Sure.
So it's something we need to work with and all, because it's just a major problem, obviously, within the county.
Okay,
Would it be possible, people who are on, who have to do community service, to send them there to do, I know that's not dependable and it would.
It is, it's difficult to do. It might be something on a project basis that we might be able to work with. And of course, the Community Corrections Advisory Board works with that particular phenomenon, so I'll check with Natasha about that too.
Probably have to be specific jobs and not just overseeing animals.
They really do need to see though, the volunteers, there's a lot of people out there that love animals type thing, and they have many in their own homes, but the idea of sort of surrogately adopting some of these animals would be a great idea, so.
all right, okay. That it?
That's it for me.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Anything?
Nope, I think we're good, chief. Thank you. Okay. All right. Sewer department. Ryan.
Only a few things for me as well, tonight. I just wanted to talk about some things I have to get done. I have some plumbing items I need to fix, water supplies for the sludge press and the Raptor are broken and they need to be addressed. I have enough plumbing issues, I think, that I can, think of words. But I have enough to do that I can agree with myself for calling a plumber in to just get them all done.
Okay,
A commercial plumber.
okay.
I have some electrical stuff that's I'm still waiting on, the contactor and capacitor,
Okay.
still out. Who knows, a couple weeks maybe still. That I was talking to you about that mixer that I had
Yes.
down. The motor is done.
Okay,
There's no saving it. So I'm getting a quote for replacement of that.
okay.
A lot of that will be done in the project, so I'm trying to weigh the balance here between
Sure.
making sure I at least
But
have
but your plant
operation.
still has to operate.
Yeah, right, so.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yep. That's all I have for the plant. Collections wise, I do have a quote tonight. I finally was able to get a quote from IPW for the sister pump of the one that's already in the 43 lift station.
Uh-huh.
It's the same model, so for parity's sake, I would like to have that same one in there. It's a grinder pump.
Cheryl.
That's okay, I got more.
Yeah, we're not gonna show Cheryl. She flinches
I
every
already
time.
saw it, I
Oh,
had
we
it.
got that.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
I shared it already.
Pumps, they're just
Yeah, buddy.
expensive, aren't they, Kurt?
All right. That's what it's for.
That's what it's for.
Something I'll tell you later. Don't let me forget electric motors. I wish I had known. I would have grabbed about 10 of them.
So do we need a motion to accept this?
Probably so, yeah.
Approve it.
I'll make that motion that we accept this quote.
Yeah, just tell how much it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, they quoted the amount of $8,319
From Indiana.
from Indiana Pump Works
Okay,
out of Indianapolis.
okay, all
I'll
right.
second that.
We got a motion and a second. Any other discussion? If not, then all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Unfortunately, IDEM doesn't appreciate only one pump being in that lift station.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'd roll with it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, initials on it, that it's,
Just initial.
yeah, because we'll get the invoice and.
Sure.
the only other thing I had to discuss is that myself and Kyler will be down in French Lick at the conference this week,
Okay.
tomorrow afternoon through Thursday by the
Okay.
end of the day. So
All right. Very
I
good.
won't be here. I'll still be able to field calls. I'm
Okay.
sure I will have to at some point. So.
Call me. So, yeah, but you need anything, just give us a buzz.
Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you very much. How long will it take to get that pump, do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
Last time they had it in stock,
don't know if
they don't have it in stock anymore. So
Okay.
Do you
I'll
want a
have to
copy
get
of
a lead
this?
time on it.
Do you want
I'll
me
make
to?
a copy.
Okay,
Thank you.
or I
All
don't
right.
know if you want me to send it to them.
Very
They
good.
can talk to them, okay.
We should report that we had a meeting with the people at Indiana Castone,
Yeah, the adjacent landowner?
and we were able to work through an accommodation that will allow us to make access to the area for our build-out at the sewer plant and all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so,
it was a successful meeting.
yes, it was, yeah, so, I think that we made it work out with the least amount of aggravation. We'll see how that area's just really tight for space, and there's no, once you get there, there's no place to go on past it, turn around or anything, so.
We're talking about something that's gonna start roughly in May.
Uh-huh.
And the first 6 months or so are gonna be pretty intense and all. And it could last up to 24 months, just so you have some order of magnitude.
Yeah, so. Okay, street department.
Thank you, sir. Storms.
Yeah.
We're trying to get caught up, we really are, guys. As soon as we'll get limbs halfway caught up, the next windstorm comes through.
Sure.
We lost 2 complete town trees and several large leaves and limbs, and you guys have seen it. We're trying to get caught up. I do have one that I needed to get some input on, Richard, if you would help me on this one. At 455 Southeast Street, half of it fell out into the street. We've cleaned that up, even though it's a private tree, it's not owned by the town.
455 South what?
East. We went ahead and cleaned it up. However, the remaining part of the tree is very hazardous. I've tried everything in my power to get a hold of the lady who owns that property. I can't get her to return a call. Basically, I'll show you this picture. It's gonna fall out on the street, and I'm afraid somebody's
Oh,
gonna get
Lord.
hurt.
Oh, yikes.
And I just don't want I don't want to be liable for somebody getting hurt, and I can't get a hold of this lady.
Yeah, it's got a big rotten spot in the middle of it, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't know, I don't know her intentions.
Full context.
Maybe she knows, maybe she's got somebody coming next week to get rid of it. I don't know, cause I can't touch base with
Who
her.
is it?
Her name is Shay Hudson, Hutson.
Don't know that name.
I believe she just bought this property last year, from what I've gathered. I don't know how much extra money she has
Sure.
to get this taken care of. The entire retaining wall came down at that property when the tree came down.
Oh, brother.
I mean, it made quite a mess, which they've cleaned up. They've got all the blocks stacked back here.
Okay.
I just don't know what to do. I just wanna make sure we're not liable if that tree,
Are the neighbors aware of where she might be and why she is not at the residence and all?
I haven't, where she's located, there's really no neighbor, cause she's right on the corner, right underneath the chicken. And there's really no neighbor
Oh, I know where that tree is.
right on the corner.
Yes, all right, corner.
It's right on the corner.
Okay.
it's just gonna, there's no doubt, and when it comes down, it's gonna flop out onto the street, and if somebody's
Well, that's a
playing
tough
in the
call,
park,
isn't
or
it, Richard?
somebody's driving through there. So I don't know if we need to send her a official letter, or maybe an official phone call, maybe she'll return an official phone call.
Have you got a phone number for her?
Let me go through my call log, I do have,
Oh,
it is,
oh, well.
I believe,
We'll get her.
it's this one that I've called several times.
Internet.
Let me give that to you, cause I don't wanna tell you
Okay.
the wrong number and you
Okay.
end up calling.
All right,
the
yeah,
sales
just
number.
text.
Give me a copy of name, address, and phone number too, please.
Okay.
Yeah. That's,
Um,
it's almost a public safety.
Where
hazard.
is this? I'm
it
sorry.
really is.
Oh, it's a tree that's leaning way out in the street.
Oh.
And
So
the other-
that
other
corner
half
right
of it
down by
broke.
Cooper Park, and then like the chicken's like right,
Yes.
it's that last corner.
So that corner is the one where they lost the whole wall?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm wondering if I haven't heard anything, but the storm damage, if there's any chance of getting any recovery. We were talking about she wouldn't be able to fix all of that wall or anything anyway, so I don't know if there's any funds available.
Okay.
We need to probably look into that.
Okay.
I would
For
think that would be her
people.
homeowners probably.
There's some really bad
takes
storm
care of
damage.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we lost a full tree on South Main Street, I don't know if you've seen it, kinda by Sudall's empty property, kinda just south of Clay Street.
Okay.
Big dude, just root ball and all, it just laid
fell
over,
over, huh?
yeah. And then the only other thing I had to report is,
At least we'll have to grind a stump on that one.
try to gently, I'm not for sure here. Thursday, we had an incident with our street sweeper was involved in an accident, with a semi going down Market Street.
Didn't hear that.
Yeah, I had,
Did you turn something into the insurance company?
yeah, I dealt with them this
Okay.
morning. I done all of the proper checklists, we have a police report, and we're just gonna go from there. It probably, she did tell me it would probably come back as we're at fault. However, it's fairly minor damage, especially to his semi. It just poked a hole in
Fender well.
a fender well.
That's why we have insurance.
Yeah, now our sweeper has, the front bumper has been over, a mirror's broke, turn signal's broke. This sort of thing we can fix in-house, and unless you guys are wanting me to send it away to get it
No.
fixed, we can straighten all that out and we can fix it all in-house.
But you have to get it appraised for the insurance.
Right, I need to wait on them to tell me it's okay to do
Yeah,
anything with
okay,
it.
that's fine,
Um,
that's fine.
But yeah, it just bent plastic, broke mirrors and turn signals and that sort of thing, so
Okay.
that's all been handled. Storms, I think that's everything on my list unless you have any questions or gripes for me.
Nope.
No gripes?
Everything else is okay.
Getting
Only
stuff
as far as
cleaned
I
up
know.
nice.
It's been a rough week, I'll say that.
Good enough, ain't it? All right, thank you. All right, Parks Board.
We had a meeting, I think before our last one, we discussed a lot more about like getting the finalized version of our donor sign. We were trying to do some bronze engraved stuff, and Kristen has connections through Patriot Manufacturing. It's not something they can do, but it's something they outsource.
Okay.
Can't get a hold of the guy, so we're kind of trying to go down alternate routes on that, and then working on getting some. Tony already ordered the Dusk Dawn,
Okay.
clothes, sign.
They're up to,
Oh, excellent. I haven't seen that yet, so thank you. But like actual rules about,
Sure.
no glass beverages and
what
some other
activities,
things, yeah. And that dominated that discussion. There are probably a few other things that are slipping my mind, but that was the long and the short of the last part.
All right. Any word about Bobby
I haven't heard back since. I checked on him immediately
after our last meeting?
after the last one, yeah, so I'll give him a call again.
I just,
Because he hasn't been in for 3 meetings
Yeah, I haven't seen him out either,
Yeah,
so, okay,
I'll check on it.
okay.
Is
All right.
there any word on, the internet down there to get the locks and everything functioning?
Have you heard back from them?
I did hear something from, Mainstream, but they were just checking, it's in the planning stages too. The things that they were checking were like, the engineer was up in Indianapolis and he was going through things, so they're not that close to doing that, I don't think.
Well, what about, I mean, we have the fiber we have right
I know, I
across
don't
the
understand
street.
that because it's a different account. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
we-
working on our account and that's
We
not our
have
account.
internet through AT&T at this bathroom. No, we changed it to fiber at this bathroom.
Right, that was,
There, so I just, all I know, the contractor said he's waiting, he can't finish that until we have the internet there, so I didn't know if we was any closer on.
I have not been
Oh,
able,
I'll update you in just a minute.
okay,
Okay, go ahead.
no, you update them.
Oh, thanks.
I
All
only
right.
talked to Mainstream about,
Okay.
property out.
Anything on planning and zoning?
No.
No? Okay. What about redevelopment? I mean, other than our
We're
sign
caught
up
up.
paper? Okay, all right. Fire territory, we had our meeting last Tuesday. Nothing really significant to.
We do have the revised
We,
salary ordinance.
yeah, we
they
did,
were
we do
asking
that.
about.
That's the only thing I have for that,
Okay.
is a revised ordinance that is indicative of the increases they had for the fire territory.
Which they were being paid.
Yes, yeah. So,
And it all works out okay
It
with
all
the
worked
budget?
out, yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
pretty
fire-
darn close to the way it was
yeah,
at the end of the year,
Real
because I
close.
built it up.
so, somebody wanna make a motion to approve that?
I make a motion that we accept the salary ordinance for
Revised,
2026 as
Okay.
it's revised.
Okay,
I'll second that.
we have a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
If you wanna sign one of those copies,
okay.
I've got another copy here.
There you are, sir. Okay. Okay, before we get to you, I got an email from Marcy, and she had been in communication with Brian Gabriel from Mainstream, and so they're gonna have a quarterly, report out, April 1st, July 1st, September 1st, December 1st. There are 8 project segments for the town of Spencer. 1 through 5 is make ready now, that they have already selected the poles to use, the owners have been getting them in usable shapes for us to attach. Segments 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 are the make ready is complete, and they've already paid the pole owners to allow us to use that space. Number 8 is the make ready process, and they're reviewing the changes they need for the pole owner and determining which poles they want to attach to. After all the poles are ready, we are planning to submit the final engineering designs to the town for underground permits. We hope to submit these requests before June to the town. Once we have permits and the poles are ready, we will have a groundbreaking sometime in late July, early August. The plan is to complete the project before the end of the year 2026. So they plan on having everything up sometime between the 1st of August to the 31st of December.
Well, I guess what I was asking is that better, or why can we not just use RMC that we already have an account with and just add that building onto it?
Well, you can for the time being, and we don't have to change it, but anyway, you can if you want.
Well,
So-
it's not up to me
well,
one
I mean,
bit,
I don't have it,
For some reason, I'm the one they call and keep asking me
okay.
about it, so.
Would that be wasteful to do something when it
I
seems
think it
like
would
it
be.
would be?
Okay,
Are we changing everything to this
Mainstream?
I
Yes,
don't.
we are.
Yeah.
I would think so,
As soon
yeah.
as we can, and I don't know where they're gonna start, but I'd say the town would be the first because we're already in the town.
Yeah,
So I'd say you're gonna be one of the first customers down there on Main
Yeah.
Street, on Main Street.
Mainstream's Main Street.
Yes, because it's already there.
Yeah,
so-
I feel like it'd just be turning around and redoing something in
Right.
3 months.
I'd say
if
they're
we-
gonna get the downtown area done
Yeah.
right away.
they will suit, yeah, quickly.
And that's fine, I don't know
Okay.
when that
Mm.
project's actually gonna be ribbon cut, period.
We don't have a hard date on that yet. That is
It'll
an
have
item
to
of
come
discussion.
after
Cause
this.
we need the court still painted, which is a weather permitting thing.
So anyway, they're gonna start pre-sales late quarter, third quarter, early fourth quarter. And we will look for opportunities to pull in these timelines, but I feel they are realistic. So, their biggest issue is railroad crossings. Unfortunately, we have one that goes right through the middle of town, and getting across those with heights and everything and underground is, getting permit from the railroad's been an issue. And, so we're also working with other providers to have transport circuits in and out of the town. So that was their update as of Friday,
Okay.
so. Okay. All right, Mr. Attorney.
We had hoped to have hearings on the violations of some property. Unfortunately, we were unable to get service on either of them, one of whom is Ms. Betty Blaker. So we'll have to do this at the next most convenient time,
Okay,
so,
does somebody need to go out to her residence?
yes.
Okay,
I don't know her status at the present time.
I do not either.
I don't either.
I have not seen her.
I
You seen her in
haven't
town, Tony?
I haven't seen her, I know that I might be able to get you a point of contact for her,
Okay,
somebody that I had talked to, but I haven't seen her.
I'll check also on how
seen
she's
her in a
paying her
while.
You've
bills.
seen that, the mess out there, right? Is it at this property?
yes, yes.
The mattresses and all that stuff that are in the tree plot, is it acceptable for us?
Yeah, we can go ahead and pick that
Yes,
up.
Do you wanna, I don't know what to do with them, can I put them up by the house with the other stuff,
Well,
or do
why
you want
can't
them
you dump 'em?
disposed of?
Can't you take it down to the,
Can we take it down to Jack's?
Yes, I won't. do
take
an
it down
account
there
with you.
and just ask them how much it costs and we'll write a check at the end of whatever load you're taking in there.
Yeah.
Or petty cash, just let me know what it is, they'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, if we wanna get them picked
And then we'll charge them the
up,
hourly time and the
That would-
cost for that.
that wouldn't hurt
Just to
anything.
get that part.
Yes,
That'd be
definitely.
fine. If you wanna do that, that'd be great.
It'll be several days, cause we're kinda.
Okay,
slow
that's
with
fine.
Tree
That's fine.
limbs and right now. but
That's
yes,
fine.
I would-
Okay, great. So,
The other item I have is that we've got a notice here of a foreclosure sale naming the town of Spencer will enter an appearance and protect the sewer lien that we've got.
okay, all right, very good. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it? Okay, all right,
I'm not sure why they did that.
okay.
Can they do that? 'Cause I
Audit-
thought we had
We have
first.
the lien on file.
Okay, I
So-
didn't think they could take it from us.
Our lien may actually have priority, so,
That's what I was
Oh, that'd
thinking.
be nice, for a change.
We've already been paid for it.
Yeah, so,
well, has it been
Yeah,
built?
from their, yes, out of
Okay.
their,
Okay,
whatever, when
well,
the taxes got paid.
we'll check and see.
all
Okay.
right then. Any other old business? Anybody got anything? Okay, any new business? I don't have any. Okay, public comments. Anybody?
Oh, I had some things, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't remember where I was. A couple of invoices that,
To answer your email, all of the town trash can lids are tied in.
They are.
There was one that was not, we put a wire.
Thing on it.
And it is tied down.
Okay, good enough.
Now, I seen a couple of green ones today that maybe come from the courthouse, but they're not
I
all.
don't know.
Okay,
No.
all right. Okay.
It was a quote from, AME. Do you remember when he came to talk to us?
Totally forgot about all that.
Yes, I found him, maybe I threw him
Glad
back.
you remember.
Here it is, sorry. We met with AME, that's not it. Shoot, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Everyone's just gonna fall asleep. Tough days, Will.
No, no school today.
Oh, that's right, you're on spring break, aren't
I was stuck to my own kids.
you? Oh, sure.
I
Sorry
wonder if I
about
carried
that.
them.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry,
I'd
might have
prefer-
carried them in the ambulance.
They actually
Okay.
got along pretty well
While
today.
Cheryl's looking at that, and it's just us in here, Julie, we're gonna include you in here too, cause you're part of the Main Street thing. I need some ideas what to do about the parking meters.
Julie?
You know my,
I know.
I think that they
Here's the only,
pay for part-time help to take care of it.
if you hire somebody to take care of them, what you collect barely covers the cost of the person
That's true.
doing it. But it does keep them viable. Now, I would like this spring to look at the outer edges of those, and there's some areas that we need to just do away with them.
That might be an
There's a
idea.
car sitting in a meter spot on Market Street right now that has flat tires and it has not moved in months. On the edge, but there's nothing, if we're not enforcing the meters, there's nothing.
Well, you're not supposed to have a car that's not,
Not operable.
yeah, that's not operable, it's supposed to be there
Not
anyway.
operable.
It was parked on South Main, and I think they just moved it from one spot to the other, and now.
They
it's
used to get tickets or something.
we tagged
Yeah.
it and they moved it.
Can you just have, it towed in? We don't have to pay for it, I mean, can't you just,
If we tag it again, yeah.
because if, that's the same one, it's been a couple of
Yeah,
years we've
yeah,
been
we've
talking
got-
about that one.
We've got one back here behind Dabs that's had a flat tire on it for 2 years.
But what this one does is just move to the next space over and.
Well, if it's brought, if it's,
start
Yeah,
the time
but
over
that's,
again.
what's the word I wanna use, Drew? A viable resolution to it. That's not an excuse for doing it. It's just moving to the next spot, cause you're just,
right, he'll have to
you're just,
take
yeah.
it out and
You're
pay for
just as
that.
guilty in that spot as you was in this spot.
And fix the
So,
tire.
that's not acceptable. So, anyway, give us some thought. Yes, dear.
Since you asked, I had a business owner of one of the retail shops on the square ask me last fall, what's the deal with the parking meters? Because she had customers coming into her store worried and upset about non-functional parking meters.
Sure.
Of
That's
course,
true, that's the
you know,
biggest
everybody
problem.
who's in the know knows, parking meter, what's that? Never mind. And half of them don't function.
Sure.
And so I gave her the diplomatic kind of story of, you know, what's happening with the parking meters right now. And I said, I told her, if you feel strongly about this, I would encourage you to get on the town council agenda and state your opinion, because it has been a debate
Oh, sure.
for years
Yes,
about
right.
it. And so clearly that's one business owner who's in favor of having them removed.
Okay.
I think,
I do recognize that could create new issues though with
Parking,
long-term
yes.
courthouse people parking in front of stores where they want their retail
They
space to
still,
be
I mean,
open.
we're not
See,
doing anything now.
we don't do
Prevent
anything
it.
now because we quit selling the permits
Yeah,
and everything. So, I mean, they park where they want now.
right, so.
So it's
if
not a big deal. And unfortunately, that half of Market Street on the south side is courthouse now anyway, so, yeah, everybody's gonna park down there. So,
Yeah, which is fine,
Well,
better than Main Street.
Yeah,
you
sure.
know,
Right.
Where the viable businesses
Sure,
are.
yeah.
But anyway, so that's something,
Okay.
a conversation I had with a business owner, just to weigh in.
okay.
I
All right,
think
thank
I
you.
ended up selling old parts and stuff like that. Last time we
Yes,
upgraded ours, and
yes.
the old ones, I think I probably sold them for about $7,500 to
Yeah.
Bloomfield. So there's a market, these are better
Yeah.
if we,
Well, and if we do, then we need to create something so people will move and have it posted. So that way it could be enforced, you know, no overnight parking or something. So, you was gonna say something, Ginger?
I've heard people from out of town say that they don't like to come to Spencer because you have to pay to park. And they think the parking meters are working. I think it discourages some people from
I have
shopping
heard the
downtown.
opposite.
Well-
I've heard people out of town are surprised at how little they cost and don't mind feeding it.
Well, and also, and here's the
Depends where they're
thing,
coming from. though.
if they're not flashing or they're not working, I don't even think about putting a quarter in them.
Yeah,
So, and on Sunday and Saturday, there wasn't any enforcement anyway, so the weekend's
There's
not.
no
up as-
enforcement.
Yeah, there's no enforcement. So, anyway, sorta, everybody wrap your mind around that. Drew, if you wanna chime in, you go ahead and help yourself. But anyway, it's just something that I think we need to address, cause,
We've talked about it and almost agreed that we would take it
yeah,
down.
and I think,
That was what.
and I think we're getting to the point now where
gonna have
we
to
need
make
to
up
do
our mind,
something.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, okay. All right.
So I got those quotes. that
Okay,
I was
great.
Talking about, AME came and talked to, Terry and I about mostly his service.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it was all his service, wasn't it? I don't know why, I don't know exactly what they're doing. Terry? Network project for Spencer PD. I don't know if you can explain it in just a few words and just.
Oh, wow, that's small writing.
Well, you don't have to look at it, you know.
I don't have to look at
I
that.
mean, you kind of know what was going on.
Yeah, what had happened is, if I'm not incorrect, Cheryl, please correct me. What had happened is, whenever they bought into a certain part of a server, so that we could VPN, into our server, they purchased a certain program for us to be up. If it went down, it would start right back up, automatic, the VPN would. They purchased that for us. They can't, for whatever reason, I can't remember what it was, they could not get it to work properly. So they're wanting to do away with that. And this is the service contract, as I understand it, this is the service contract of what they're gonna do for us from this point forward.
I can't remember, what's the total on that?
Well, that's not, that's at $0.
Sounds like a good total.
Yeah. They owe us.
It was,
Right.
I'll go to the last, I go to the last page, and it doesn't look like it. This is, this one. Oh,
There's a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. But this, okay, there were two quotes they talked to us about.
Okay,
This one is for basically also back there, network project for Spencer Police Department. One of them was they were gonna go into that back, or our, what we call our report room, where we keep a lot of our evidence stuff. That's where a lot of our electronic stuff is, and we've got items back there that don't work, that are hooked up to the system, and they don't work. It leads to, it's a mess.
it just drags it down.
Because, well, yeah, because what has happened is we piecemealed it together, did what we could to get everything going, and we need to, get that cleaned up. Basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna come in, this box right here, they're gonna put a box in like that, and put all our stuff, make it look nice and neat, rewire some stuff, and things of that nature. And that project, and I think that's the only one you've. 'Cause
They were talking about the VPN too, I
yeah,
thought.
the VPN,
Is that a quarterly bill? I gotta look at it, I'll tell them what,
yeah, you tell me.
you kind of told them what
Cause here's your
they're
total,
about.
here's your,
I just gotta see if it's quarterly.
here's your price right
So
there.
$3,538 and
There should be two quotes. The 3,000 one, I think, is for the project back
this,
there.
this here is all the same thing, so it's only $3,538, and you're right, there's another one that they haven't. So
Yeah.
this is just to clean it up.
Yeah, that's the
So
clean
it's not
up,
a
make
quarterly,
everything,
the new quarterly one's gonna be
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
I do have another one that's just, I believe.
what that'll do for us, it'll go back there, we've got items that, quite often, one of the things that happens is quite often in our interview room, we can get it to come back up. But in our interview room, we have had, it'll go offline, it'll say no link.
Yeah,
Then we gotta go in and reset it and everything. I think that's one of the issues. It just, there's wires that don't service agreement, right?
Yes,
That's a quote, that's a service agreement.
yes.
Yeah,
Especially
here's 40
depending on how
clients
much
right
ratness
there.
the wires
Set
it
up
is.
migration,
Says the total. And it's itemized.
yeah.
I mean, it's, they have no choice, and it's
Yeah.
just that they've gone up, it was 3,000
That
something.
one, actually, when they first quoted me that one, they were saying around $4,000.
That
That
one
one
is an
went
extra
down.
one, but this one went up a little bit, but it, don't, I mean, you have no choice, we can't change and they do
Yeah,
a great
this is
job.
yeah, this is it would, I mean, to get a good description, Justin sent a description of it, and he would probably, if, I don't know how soon that one has to be done, neither one of them have to be done right away, that one right there.
If you wanna hold on to it,
Yeah, I
maybe
think
we'll
we
get
Okay.
might
some.
wanna table that, one. I mean, table
Okay.
that one. so
I think
we
it's
get a
about
good report on it
3750
next
right
time.
now, and they're, it's
Okay.
going up to 4,000 something.
4.5.
Well, could you
Yeah.
email him tomorrow and see if we can get a little better explanation?
Yes, sir, he sent me one, and I told him, and
Okay,
I'll print it out, look at it, go
Okay.
over it, and
okay,
I mean, it's one of those things where it makes total sense when they're explaining it,
sure.
and then you try to
And I'm
Repeat
not-
it all.
repeat it out, and it's
Yeah.
like, that doesn't even sound right.
Next time I'll make him come in.
All right.
Did you want those? Should
No.
you do these? Should
I'll
it go
just hold
sheriff?
on to them
Okay.
till the
Sheriff.
next
I think,
one.
yeah, we'll just table those for the time
Yes.
until our next meeting. All right, then. Is there anything else?
No.
All right. I make a motion, we
Second.
adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all right. Thank you all very much.
So you think our camera just stopped on us?
Yeah, I'm playing back.
Hey, Jimmy.
I will be on my cruise for your next meeting.
Guidance on
Okay.
how to write this.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, where are you going?
I know you have great sympathy.
Where you going?
So terrible.
I could probably.
Start at Miami.